Hi everyone, welcome to my very first video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I interlock and style my locks. First, I'm going to start by dyeing a patch of my hair because I tried the skunk patch and I did not like it. So I purchased a semi-permanent box dye from Dark and Lovely and I let it sit on for like 25 to 30 minutes with a plastic cap. Then I shampooed and conditioned my hair, and I like to dry my hair with a t-shirt because towels have a tendency to pull my hair out. Then I'm going to use some rose water that I made. I also made some homemade oil for hair growth, and I use an aloe vera leaf for extra moisture, and some ponytail holders and hair clips to keep my hair separated. So I start by saturating my hair with the rose water and oiling my scalp completely so that I don't have to keep using the oil once I start interlocking my hair. Then I section it off into 4 sections and start the process. And basically what interlocking is, it's just you tightening your roots with a crochet needle. And I tried this new interlocking tool, but it was too complicated. So I went back to Old Faithful with my crocheting needle. And you just go row by row, tightening your roots. And you can use this method that a lot of people use with the northeast southwest technique. But when I do my own hair, I basically freestyle. I only use that method when I'm doing someone else's hair. And after I interlock the roots, I like to go behind it and twist the lock all the way down for frizz control, just to give it a more sleek look. And don't mind my parts because they're not as perfect as I would like them because again, I'm doing my own hair, but when I'm doing someone else's hair, I like to perfect my craft. And the parts is all about the style too. Like I just like to have almost perfect parts when I'm doing someone else's hair. But when I do my own, I just try to basically hurry up and get it done. So now that we're starting on this second section, you're basically just gonna keep doing what you were doing in your first section. And the hair is already oiled and moisturized, so you just section off your new row and you're gonna begin to interlock that row as well and keep going. You're almost there. It's a process. It really takes me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour to do each section because I take several breaks. But if I'm doing someone else's hair and their locks are as small as mine, it may take me 30 to 45 minutes to complete a section. And also depending on how much new growth they have, because that's how much hair that you're going to have to interlock back to the root. Also, I'd like to mention that when I'm interlocking my hair, I don't like for my hair to be drenched wet. I like for it to be like semi air dried and like a little damp. Like I spritz my hair every now and then with the rose water just so it isn't completely dry because it makes it easier to interlock the hair when it's not completely dry and when it's not drenched wet. So you have to have like this little in between wetness, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and make sure you have your clips because they're very important in this process too because you don't want to have flyaways get into your locks that you're locking because that can also mess up your part as well. So now you can see that I'm done with both of my sections in the back. It looks nice and clean. You can see the scalp versus before where you couldn't see any scalp. Now it's all done. So I'm about to start my front, and my front is a little bit thin around the edges because this is my second time growing my locks. And the first time I used to over twist around my edges a lot and really twist out a lot of my edges. So I try to be really careful when it comes to twisting or interlocking my hair around my edges and try to basically you're just gonna like try to keep out as much as your edges as possible and just like slick them into a style once you're done. Just don't put any tension on those because if your edges are fine and thin like mine, you want to keep them out of the locks tension free because they will snap and pop off and eventually stop growing. So now I'm finished and you can see it's all nice and clean and crispy. So I'm about to do a style that I saw, and this is my first time trying this style. So it was a little challenging, but I think if I keep doing it that I'll master it because I really did like the style and it was really cute. So you basically just section the hair in two and do a twist on each side going up. And then I basically just put the front in a ponytail and I left like two side pieces down on each side. I also left some hair out in the front for like a middle part bang. And I slicked my edges down and tied that down for a more sleek look. Did my makeup and put on a cute outfit and basically got ready for a date night. So if you guys like what you saw in my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go on this lock journey together. And I'll post more how-tos and hairstyles on how I keep up with these locks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.